Hey all, Matt here with Bobcat Bonsai, and today's just a super quick video I wanted to show you on this Eastern Red Cedar. Sorry for all the extra noise, it's windy today and it's sunny and we're so limited on light that I have to rush everything in as quickly as I can get it. So let me get you in to show you this Eastern Red Cedar that I've been working on. The beehive that was beside it is now gone, which I'll show you as well. That was awful. Well, the bees are dead, and then I mushed their hive and filled it in with stone, so the hive's gone now. But that's all good. Let's check this out and see what we're going to do next. All right, so if we look all through here, this is where that beehive was all at, right beside my tree. So I haven't been able to get over to it all summer, and luckily nothing super crazy happened. Let me show you here. If I move this and get you in real close, you can see that it's got some, it's not a lot of taper, but it's got some nice movement running up and through here. And it actually comes up, it runs back off and over to here, and then the taper begins as it's coming up and into this section. So it's bad because I got this super tight bend right here, and I actually really love these super tight bends like this. But the bad side to it is that one, this branch is growing out of that bend. So hold on, I lost focus on it. There we go. One, this branch is growing out of that bend, and that's bad. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that branch. We're gonna leave this branch super lacking taper, but we're gonna stick with this tree plant anyway. We're gonna run it all the way and cut. Boop. We're actually gonna cut it all the way up into here, and that's what we're gonna be at. So, first cut's gonna be right there. Let's check it out. Boop. Open it up, and cut. That's now cut down to almost nothing, right? So everything's good there. I'm not gonna worry about wiring too much for now. For the most part, I'm gonna leave everything the way that it's set up. As far as growing outwards, we might nip it back just a little bit here. There. Definitely have to get rid of this branch right into here, so that branch is gone, right? So now let's take a look at it. Uh-oh. I dropped a piece, sorry about that. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's actually looking a lot better already. I'm just coming around, just nipping off the tips. Alright, so that's going to be it. Put a little cut paste on it, and that is my Eastern Red Cedar tree that was growing beside the bee's hive. I'm going to take you up to the next one as well, and we'll go check that one. Alright, so here is the second Eastern Red Cedar tree that I was telling you about. Check it out, another big old grown into ground movement type of tree here. This one's got a nice little nabare beginning to form down there, just growing and grabbing and growing and grabbing. So on this one, sorry, these things stab a lot and it's horrible. There we go. We have this big branch right here, and we're going to get rid of that, right? We're going to get rid of that. And this one right here, I want to be the new leader overall. So I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4 all coming out of one spot and leave this one as our new leader. So let me get you set up here. I'm going to regret having to grab in here for this one. Alright, so we got that one off. And I'm not using any special bonsai tools right now. I'm just going to trim it up with just my normal nips here. There we go. That's much better. So I'm not going to bother wiring this right now because the wire is not going to take to shape very well, and we could possibly tear that if we don't let it heal up. I am going to come through here and pull out some of these little branches here that are really starting to get in here nice and tightly. So it was hard to do any work in this area when the bees' nest were all going like wild, so I'm going to use this time now to come in here and begin to get to work a little bit. It is definitely important. Like, a lot of times you'll see people leave big branches and cut off the small ones when doing branch selection, but what's the point in having a thicker branch up here than what's down here? Because that just looks silly, doesn't it? So that's something I think about as I'm going through and picking what branches stay and go, as well as which ones are stacked on top of each other, because we don't want a bunch of branches just stacked up either. It looks kind of silly. But I think that's going to be about it for this little guy. Interesting concept. It will end up pulling back and up in that motion eventually. I know it's kind of weird because the way that tree's growing as of right now, we may end up cutting it all the way down to the bottom at some point and letting it take off from there again. Maybe not. All right. Thanks for coming along on this video with me. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, you should subscribe to my channel. And if you really enjoy my content, you should hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.